Hi, everyone, and welcome to another virtual creative session. I'm Kelly Craft, Program Manager at Gilda's Club Quad Cities, and I am here with Pamela Crouch, Executive Director of Living Proof Exhibit. If you'd like to join us via Zoom, you get kind of extra time to talk to Pamela and ask her questions after the Facebook broadcast ends. You can sign up to join via Zoom at gildasclubqc.org/calendar. So for now, I will let Pamela take it away.
Thanks, Kelly. Well, we're back in my kitchen again. If you were with me last week, we were at the stove. Today we're at the counter. And I went to my pantry this time, trying to find ways to use the arts and make things out of everyday items. So today it's tin can luminary. Before we start, a couple of things you need to be aware of. A reminder, when you open a tin can, the inside is going to be sharp. You can cut yourself, wear gloves, be careful. Also, we're going to be hammering and using nails, so you might want to be careful and use some eye protection. The way that we're doing this today, the interior is going to be sharp also. Giving you all of these warnings, because we usually don't use cardboard, toilet paper rolls and clay, and usually it's very soft. This time we're actually using metal and nails and hammers. All right, with all of those disclaimers, first thing you need to do is find some tin cans. This label came off super easy. I had absolutely no problem just clearing it off. This one left a little residual here, and that can either be scraped off or washed off, scrubbed off in some way. You want the tin can to be completely free of any paper or any label. That was kind of nice. I don't know if you can see the difference. Yeah, you kind of can. This is a can that had tomatoes in it. You can see the gorgeous gold color. So that was the acid from the tomatoes. And I really was excited when I saw the inside of this one. I thought that's going to be a beautiful reflection. Other supplies you need a hammer, and you need nails. Now I have a couple of different nails. I wish I had long looking nails, which I don't happen to have. It's scary how many nails I do have. So, I chose these that are short. They're only 1 inch, but they have a nice wide head on them. I didn't want to embarrass myself on Facebook Live and keep missing the nail head. But these are thinner box nail, and they would be really nice as well. They have a little bit of a good head on them, and they're a little bit longer. Whatever nails you have at home. And I'm going to be sharing I discovered this as I was making these yesterday. First thing you want to realize is that when you're working with a can, it's round. It's going to roll on you. Ideally, if you have a piece of wood, you can put the wood, keeping an eye on where the sharp spots are. You can put the piece of wood inside. You would fold it down. You would keep it from rolling back and forth. A second pair of hands would be lovely also. If you're going to put your hand inside, you have to have gloves on because there is still that sharp spot. You can take pliers and press that down. If you have a tiny hammer, you can get in and nail that down too. These are pretty malleable. I mean, if I squeeze on this too far, it's going to move. So what I did was I kind of created my own little barrier. Just took some towels, rolled them up, put a towel in between. Notice we're not doing this on my dining room. Prefer not to. I'm going to wedge that all in a nice little pocket. I started one the other day, and I started thinking, this is my little, I'm going to put this aside, that's going to come back to that. And I thought, I could just randomly poke holes in here. What if I want to do a design? What could be a good way to...
Pamela?
Yes.
Sorry to barge in here, but we're having a little hard time hearing you. Can you talk a little louder and talk toward the microphone?
Well, I'm facing the microphone, so I'll try to talk up. Where did you lose me, Kelly?
I don't think it was just a little bit up and down. I think when you were looking down and things like that.
Thanks. Okay, I'll try not to look down. do a pattern, you have to have something to draw on. Post-its are about the perfect size. These are from our friends at the Royal Neighbors. But if you want to, I'll draw a design in a minute, but just to show you, you can put a Post-it on here, and you can see how perfect that is. And then to draw a design, if you don't have a straight edge, anything with a straight edge will do. These are Band-Aids. They're stiff on the side, and you can easily draw with them and do a simple straight edge. If you have a ruler, if you have anything that has, like I said, just has a straight edge, it's really easy. I wanted to try to do a star design. I've seen luminaries with hearts. You can trace a cookie cutter if you have a cookie cutter of a design. And very, very simple. I just did straight lines. What I'll do is then attach that to the can. Actually, I'm going to do it on the can that I already started, so that way we can kind of see it start to finish. Just attach it to the can. Even though it's a Post-it, still needs a little bit of tape on the other side. So this is going to be the start of it. Put it down in my little wedge. Oh, you're really not going to be able to hear me once I start hammering. The can bounces. So if you can really wedge this down, if you have a piece of wood, if you have a rock or something to secure it. But if the can bounces and you find you're squishing the can, pound it on the other side and round it back out. Or you can have an oval shaped luminary. I'm just putting the nail in the center to give it a start. Give it a good whack. See, I knew that was going to happen. Give it a good whack. It takes a few times to kind of get the hang of it because this is bouncy. It's very bouncy this morning. There we go. So it took me that long to get through. It was bouncy. And there's going to just be a single hole in it. That's all I did right now. Inside, it's rough. Be very, very careful. When you do use these, you're going to want to put a candle in them or something in them. You have to be super careful. So I just did one here just as an example. And then over here, this was my trial yesterday. And so I'm just going to remove the pattern. There are several holes. I didn't finish this one up all the way. There are several holes in it. And you're going to be able to just use this as a simple luminary. I would put a lot more in here because then you have a lot more light out. Sand in the bottom of the can will keep it from tipping over. You can put a citronella candle in here if you want, just a regular candle. What if you want to hang it? Very simple. I didn't have any wires, so I can't really show you. I'm sorry about that. But very simply, you can wrap the wire around and make a couple of hooks. You can hang this. They're very, very lightweight. So you have options for this. We're doing this in broad daylight. It's a little hard for me to show you what a luminary looks like in the evening. But there we go. That's it. It's a nail, it's a hammer, it's tin cans, and learn from my mistakes of chasing this all over the countertop the other day. But that's it. So Kelly, do we have questions that anybody wants to talk to me about? This was a very short one.
That's okay. I think I don't think we have any questions right now. I just want to thank you for being here with us. And you can anyone on Facebook, you can sign up to join us via Zoom by RSVPing at gildasclubqc.org/calendar. And I think we will end the Facebook broadcast now. Thanks so much, Pamela.
Thank you.